The moon hung low in the ink-black sky, casting a feeble light upon the desolate road ahead. Mark had always enjoyed a good thrill, so he decided to take a late-night drive through the winding backroads. The engine's hum was his only companion as he ventured deeper into the heart of the night. The road stretched out like a ribbon of uncertainty, flanked by looming trees that seemed to lean in, their branches forming eerie archways overhead. Mark's headlights pierced the darkness, revealing glimpses of the surrounding forest that seemed to dance with movement just beyond his line of sight. An unsettling feeling settled in his gut, but he dismissed it as his imagination running wild. As the road twisted and turned, a fog began to creep in, swallowing the path ahead. Mark slowed his pace, gripping the steering wheel tighter as the mist swirled and billowed like ghostly phantoms. He squinted through the haze, his heart racing as he saw a figure standing at the roadside. Bringing his car to a halt, Mark stared at the silhouette. It was a woman, dressed in a flowing white gown that billowed like the mist itself. Her hair cascaded over her shoulders, dark as the night. Mark's curiosity overpowered his unease, and he rolled down his window. "Are you all right?" he called out, his voice carrying a tremor he couldn't hide. The woman turned, her face barely visible in the dim light. She spoke in a voice as soft as the breeze, her words a haunting melody. "Lost. Please, help me." Mark's instincts screamed at him to drive away, to leave this eerie scene behind. But a strange compulsion took hold of him, and he opened the car door, inviting the woman inside. She entered gracefully, her gaze fixed on the road ahead. "My car broke down a few miles back," she said, her voice still a whisper. "I've been walking for hours." Mark felt a chill crawl down his spine, realizing that there had been no sign of any broken-down vehicle on the road. He hesitated for a moment, then decided to drive her to the nearest gas station. The mist clung to the windows, distorting the world outside and filling the car with an uncanny silence. As they drove on, the woman's presence seemed to radiate a cold aura. Mark stole glances at her from the corner of his eye, his nerves on edge. The air inside the car grew frigid, his breath misting before him. The road seemed to stretch endlessly, the surroundings becoming increasingly unfamiliar. When Mark finally spotted the distant lights of a gas station, he let out a sigh of relief. But as he pulled into the station, he turned to find the woman gone, leaving nothing but an icy sensation in the seat beside him. His heart pounded as he scanned the area, but there was no trace of her. He stepped out of the car, his breath visible in the cold air. The gas station attendant eyed him curiously. "You all right, buddy?" Mark's voice trembled as he recounted the strange encounter. The attendant's expression grew serious. "You're not the first to experience something like this around here. They say she's a ghost, a spirit that lures travelers to their doom." A shiver ran down Mark's spine as he realized the truth. He got back into his car, the engine roaring to life. The gas station's lights dimmed behind him as he drove away, leaving the chilling encounter behind. The memory of that night's drive haunted Mark, a reminder that sometimes the thrill of the unknown can lead to encounters that defy explanation. As he looked back on that eerie journey, he couldn't help but wonder how close he had come to crossing over into a realm where reality and the supernatural intertwine.